just quoting now from the article in today's National. Based on an average of opinion polls which put reform on 11% in Scotland, Curtis said this would be enough for them to win 2 seats in Glasgow. The Greens currently have 1 seat in the city. In the Glasgow region, there's 7 regional MSPs, and of the 7 at the moment, there's 4 Labour, 2 Tory, and 1 Green, and the Green is Patrick Harvie. And it goes on here, and this is just the National talking. If this was borne out in an election, it would be a bombshell moment for Scottish politics and a blow to Glasgow's self-image and reputation as a progressive city.
Joke. Unbelievable. I mean, I just considering we were at one of the largest rallies, the largest political events that's probably ever happened in George Square. We know the true extent of Glasgow's anti-immigration sentiment. We know it, Alistair.
Oh, yeah.
We can feel it in the air when we're walking around. So it's not a blow to their self-image. If anything, it's encouraging to see right-wing politicians. And generally, they're not even that right-wing, you know what I mean? This is a conversation that was having across this this conference as well, the right-wing, there's still parties that are further right-wing than Reform. If you want to go super right-wing, of course they exist. But the Reform aren't going to, I don't think people are going to go that far. You see what I'm saying? It's they're just right of centre. They're nothing more than that.
Yeah, the idea of Glasgow being some kind of progressive place, that's just a myth that's created by the media, by the Glasgow media, by the Daily Record and by the Glasgow Herald, and by the people who tend to dominate the lovey scene, as it were, in Glasgow. And that's always been what they like to say, but it's not. That's just the way that they've tried to frame and fashion everything. And I mean, as you just said there, Glasgow, well, it depends what you mean by progressive. I happen to think that there's a very progressive case for ending mass immigration. I happen to think that you can make a very clear argument from, if you like, a leftist perspective to end mass immigration on the basis of national sovereignty and on the basis of the right of the workers of one country to be protected within their country, to have a national economy that's theirs, that doesn't belong to the world, and to have safety and security and stability. And you could make and I do and will in this book make what you might call a leftist case for ending mass immigration. And it can certainly be made. You just won't get any of the lovies in the modern society today making it. You won't even get the so-called left-wing parties like the Scottish Socialist Party making it, because they've just given in to internationalism and to the destruction of the nation state, which is the only political vehicle that can really protect the working class at the end of the day.